Hey there folks, and welcome back to the Derp Space Agency with me, the Imperator Derp. Alright, last episode we had two successful missions, one really successful mission and the other one we failed to meet the specifications of our mission agenda, but we still did gather some science from it, so we're going to spend said science. We have 20 science to spend. We could do this, which is pretty awesome because we just, it's a solid fuel booster. What could be better than that? Or we could have some landing struts and radial parachutes and a smaller engine. I highly doubt we're going to be able to make to the Mun or Minmus, and that's where the landing struts really come into play. We'll just do ocean landings for the time being. And liquid fuel engines are good for orbiting in space because they're fuel efficient and they're smaller and lighter. And radial parachutes are awesome for saving parts, I suppose you could say. However, this gives us another liquid fuel engine. This one I don't believe is gimbaling. It says, oh, it does have a vector range. Okay, so it does gimbal. So that one is a gimbaling engine. And we also have a large Rockomax solid fuel booster, which would be pretty sweet. So we're going to research that. This just has some meh parts that we don't really need. At least not right now. The stack or the radial decoupler is pretty cool, but we don't need it right now. So we're going to just yoink this and see what is next in here. We have radial mounted liquid engines and larger fuel tanks. Here we have space tape, or better known as strut connectors. We have the launch stability enhancer, which is just like a launch tower type thing, better radial decouplers, and tri-stack decouplers. So that's going to be nice, but we might actually want to go down this route so we can get the parachutes and find out wherever the electricity and generating things are, because we want solar panels eventually so we can do science in orbit. Alright, enough talk. Let's get to the next mission. Well, it's not the next mission, it's the mission we were doing before, which is to go to 12,000 to 21,000 kilometers meters and launch a, what is it, the Mark 16 parachute? And we have to do that while we're going between 350 and 50 meters per second. We can just use, I think the Upmaker Mark 1 is probably a good choice for this. It's a tried and tested design, and I believe it actually would have gone to the said specifications. So let's before we do that, Communitron. Almost completely forgot about that. And Mystery Goo. Well, Mystery Goo might slow it down, so let's not do that. Launch. Alright. Let's keep that. We got Jeb Kerman. Awesome. The best of the Kermans. And let us launch. That is still really loud. Holy crap. There we go. That is going pretty quick. You can see the shadow. That's awesome. Let's do a crew report. Oh god. Things are going bad. Okay, come on. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. There we go. Come on. We can make 12,000 meters. 12,000 meters is all we need. Crew report. And keep data. And there we go. Let us slow down and we will deploy our parachutes. We're between 350 meters per second and we're between the 12,000 and 21,000 meters, so let's deploy parachutes. Oh god, I shouldn't have done that. I think the parachutes are gonna break. Well, we'll find out. That's right, you only deploy the parachutes when you're going down. Maybe we'll be alright. Well, it doesn't look like they broke. And we deployed said parachutes. Alright, now we're going back down, so let's... Yes, don't show me again. I'm aware of the dangers of physical time warp. Alright, we'll go back down to 1,000 meters. And slow down again. 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. Jeb's enjoying it, look at him. Oh yeah! 2,000. Oh. And we're getting there. 1,000. Oh, that's right, they deploy at 500 meters. Forgot about that. Still incredibly loud sound effects, but that's okay. Speed up again. Jeb is good at landing his craft. Last time he landed it right on the engine, and it stood upright, which is pretty awesome. He's got some skill, that guy. Alright. And... Can he stick the landing again? Well, he blew up an engine. Aw, he's not enjoying himself anymore because he's not in peril of death. Alright, let's recover that vessel, see if we completed the contract. I do believe we should have. Crew report, we got no science from that. Oh, we did get some data gathered, but the science value is very little. But we did gather a total of 1 science. The parts we got back, good. And the crew, awesome. Next, and done. Active, so we did complete it, awesome. Let's see, the next thing we want to do. What shall we do indeed? These are the available ones. The archives, launch a new vessel, reach an altitude of 500 meters. Anything about orbit Kerbal? Let's see this one. Okay. As a consequence of an unintended ignition, okay, yes, we've seen that one before. Prestige exceptional. A proper stable orbit must circle the planet without dropping back into the atmosphere. Ensure the minimum altitude periapsis is higher than 70,000 meters. I don't know if we have a rocket capable of that quite yet. Let's see, what does this one require? We want you to test the LV-T45 liquid fuel engine in flight over Kerbal. Okay. At an altitude of 22,200 meters to 27,100 meters at a speed of 170 to 470. I think we can do that. Yeah, sure, why not? Accept. So that's going to be, let me write this down so I don't forget. 22,200 to 27 at a speed of 170 to 470. Okay, let's accept that contract. Radial decoupler in flight over Kerbal. Let's do one at a time, shall we? Let's go back. I don't think we can get anything at the science. No, we only have 1.7 science. So let's close that. We still have plenty of Kerbals. We haven't lost any. So far. So far, at least. Let's close that. Tracking station, I don't think we have anything. Nope. Nothing tracking Kerbal quite yet. So let's make our next spacecraft. And that was the LV-T45 liquid engine is the one that we needed to complete our contract. We're actually going to make a new spacecraft. Use the command pod Mark 1 because that's the only thing we can use. So we have to get 22,000 meters up. So how are we going to do that? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it the second stage. So we'll slap that guy on there with this guy. We'll also throw a Mark 1 parachute on it. Get a stacked coupler. Couple of these. With another one of these. With the main fuel engine. Does this one have more thrust? It has max thrust of 215, 200. Alright, same crash tolerance, which is good to know. Looks like we're just going to lose this stage. Also, we're going to throw 3 of these guys on. Oh, didn't want to place. There we go. Eh? Oh, we don't have enough credits, I don't think. Well, they only cost 25. We should have more than enough. There we go. That was strange. There we go. Let's see what else can we put on here. Science. Let's put the Communitron probe thing. Oh, only need one of them though. Throw him on the side. And then we'll have the mystery goo. Looks a bit lopsided, but it'll work. Unnamed spacecraft. This is not an orbiter quite yet, so it's still going to be an up-maker mark something. I don't know. That'll work. Something 9. No. Alright, good enough. Yeah, good enough. Oh, wait. Completely forgot about staging. That's better. Alright. The Upmaker Mark something is going to be launching in 3, 2, 1, go! Well, it's leaning over to the side quite a bit, which is unsettling, probably because of that. Transmit data. Alright, done. Now let's go full throttle. Now that the solid fuel is done, we should be able to make it up to 22,000, hopefully with this engine. At least that's the goal. We only have to be going 170 meters per second, so I might want to slow down a bit. Oh, there we go, right on target again. We're halfway there. Over halfway there. Jeb is loving it. Turn to open. We might have to do that eventually. Maybe when we're in orbit we'll do an IVA, or an EVA rather. Alright, almost there. Actually going not too fast, but getting there. Oh, now we're going pretty quick, so I'm going to start slowing down. Oh. And launch. There we go. Well, I think we succeeded in our mission profile. Now all we need to do is not die. In fact, we can probably do some more science from up here. Let's see how far we can get. Maybe if we make it into space, we can do an observation of the goo while in space. Speaking of which, how far is our apoapse? It's going into space. Indeed it is. Alright, we're going to make it into space this time. I think we made it into space last time too, but, okay. You're going a bit quick there. 1,000 meters a second? Holy crap. We're going to get into, like, a not a high orbit, but a high altitude above Kerbal. Can I reset? Nope, no I can't reset it. Contracts. Yes! Success! Let's go to the science. Ooh! Let me bring this around. I know we're not going to get into an orbit, but we'll see how far we can get. Let's look at that. Ooh, it's expanding quite well. You know what? We might actually be able to make it into an orbit. Not this particular time, but with a new ship we might be able to. All I think it would take is to put, instead of those small solid rocket motors, just put some large solid rocket motors on, and we might be able to make it into space with a very similar craft. Let's do... Do I dare do an EVA? No. But what I will do is I will do a crew report from space. It seems we are very much in space right now. The sky seems to be mostly below us. Keep said data. That's actually pretty good data. Uh-oh. Not enough electrical charge. Oh, crap. Oh no, our electrical charge is still good. I thought we were going to take a plunge into the ocean without setting off our parachute. That would have been terrible. Well, let's speed up the time a bit. Ooh, and we're going back in the atmosphere. And here we are. Going quite quick. We're going to start burning up pretty soon. I don't know, Jeb's loving it though. Yeah! That's what he's saying. It's pretty up here. Whee! It's also sickening. Let's stop that. Okay. And we're closing in on the ocean pretty quick. We're gonna hit those atmosphere effects pretty soon now. At least I would think. Maybe not. Oh, yep, there they are. Oh crap, I forgot that I deployed my parachute. Hopefully it doesn't yank off. It's certainly on fire though. Alright, we're slowing down. The atmosphere, or the thicker atmosphere down here has slowed us down to about 300 meters per second, which is very good. Let's speed up time a bit. And we're going even slower now, and the parachute hasn't even fully deployed. And there we go. Just a couple more. Oh, Jeb is really happy right now. He knows a successful mission when he sees it. And there we go. Looks like we lost our rocket engine, but that's fine. Jeb is alright. Let's recover the vessel. Alright, we got 16 science from that flight. Not bad indeed. Alright. And we got some stuff back. And our crew. Total reputation's going up. Awesome. So let's see here. I don't know if we can research anything else. No, we need... Well, actually, we can research this, so let's do it. Ooh. We can get batteries, which is awesome. A Science Junior, and a Comms DTS M1, which is some sort of communications thing. We might need that eventually. Ooh, and things for probes, and flying things as well. They require a lot of science. Yes, they do. 18, alright. Let's look at our science archives. So we got 3 science... Oh no, this is from our last one. We got some science from the recovery of a vessel, and Recovery of a vessel after a suborbital flight. And observation of the mystery goo. So that's pretty good. Now let's go take a look at other things. Welcome to Mission Control. Please select something or other. Test Sepatrons in flight over Kerbal. I need radial decouplers for that, so I'm not going to do that one. We could try to orbit Kerbal. Yeah, let's try that. So, mission accepted. Alright, now we actually need to get serious with our design. Let's make a new one. It's going to be the Orbiter. Mark. Awesome. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. 1 exclamation mark. Alright. There we go. Let's put that guy there. Propulsion. I'm gonna take a couple of these guys. One of them. Along with a liquid fuel engine. We'll put one of those guys there. Let's see here. We want a communicatron. And that should be good. Now we need stack decoupler. As well as a couple of these guys. And we'll throw on the larger engine with the larger thrust. I don't have my radial decouplers, which is going to be an issue, but we'll see what we can do. We'll see if this can get into space. I think we'll have a pretty good shot at it. There we go. In fact, whoa! Watch out there, buddy. Now we're gonna put another small fuel tank here. There we go. And just in case we need another parachute, we'll throw one on. Oh, that's the communicatron. Don't want to throw it on that. There we go. So we have more fuel. This is going to be our second stage. Our first stage is going to have a whole bunch of rockets. And we also want this to be on a separate stage. There we go. And let's hope this can get into orbit. Alright, and, well, the engines are sagging a bit, but, and we got Jeb though, it's alright. Let's turn the throttle down a little bit, and, oh god, that's loud. We're gonna have to do a gravity burn at around, well, it looks like it's already doing a gravity burn. Zoom away a bit so we don't deafen ourselves. The gravity burn is going to be around 10,000 meters, so we can get our orbital velocity up a little bit while still gaining altitude. The solid fuel rocket motors are burning through their fuel a lot quicker than I thought they would. And the gravity burn is going well, even though it's not technically what we want right now. Alright, and we're slowing down. Yes, we are. We can actually start the gravity turn, so there we go, and we'll stay not quite on the 90, but that'll do for now, because we're still in a pretty low altitude orbit. Well, not orbit yet, but I don't know, we might not actually make it this time. We'll do some science, though. We'll make it worthwhile. Anyways, Jeb's loving it. That's all that matters. Take a look at our map. Yeah, we're not not getting up there as fast as I thought. Let's keep on the node right there. Fuel's running out pretty quick. Alright, let's see. If we had radial decouplers and we decoupled these, I think we would have been able to make it. It's just that we're lugging around this empty weight right now, which is kind of a bummer. Alright, let's see. Are we going to at least... Whoops, not what I wanted to do. Let's at least keep on a nice trajectory. Alright. Not quite into space yet. Let's make it so our apoapse is in space, and then we can just keep on burning at the 90-degree mark. Apoapse is probably getting close. Almost there. There we go. Now let's burn 90 degrees. It's going to be a low orbit, but that's all that matters, is that we're above 70,000 meters. I don't know, we may not have enough delta V to make it. Okay, as counterintuitive as it might seem, we're going to burn down a bit. Let's see here. In fact, I'm going to cut the engines. We're going to go up to our apoapse and burn at our apoapse. Maybe save a bit of fuel in the process. Alright. We're in space! We're in space, Jeb. Could take a crew report. Nah, we'll just wait for a bit. Let's speed up time. And I don't think we're actually going to get into an orbit. We'll probably get pretty darn close, though. And ready, set, slow down. Go back on the 90-degree mark. We don't need to be burning really fast right now, we just need to be burning. I think we need to be getting up to 2,400 meters per second before we get a full orbit. Periapse, ooh, we might make it actually, and there we go, perfect. The periapse is at 84,000, and we still have fuel left. Let's turn off the SAS, because that's going to drain power. And what we're going to do is we are going to take a little crew report from space. It seems we are very much in space now. The sky seems mostly below us. Alright, we'll keep the data. But we'll actually gain most of our science points from the recovery of this vessel, because it will make an orbit. At least that's the hope. This is as fast as we can time accelerate right now, but it's a very pretty game. Did we make our science? Yeah, we achieved orbit around Kerbal. Okay, so we're going to go back to our apoapse, and then we're going to burn retrograde to bring our periapse down, and then we should be able to make it back. So let's speed up time a bit. Do we still have power? Yep, we still have power. Well, we're not going to land anywhere near Kerbal, but that's okay. And stop. There we go. Now we need to burn in the retrograde, which is going to be that little nodule. Oh, oh, oh. I passed it. There we go. And that should be more than enough. We should be back in the atmosphere somewhere. I want to make it a water landing, which means let's burn a little bit more. There we go, and kaput. That should make it a water landing. Indeed it will. And we're going right over the Kerbal Space Center right now. That's it right there. Ooh. Alright, let's go. We are now in the atmosphere again. It's nighttime. It's pitch black out. I would have put lights on this, but unfortunately we don't have any. However, I think when we hit the lower or the middle atmosphere, it's going to start getting bright again. Let's turn this space warp or the time warp down when we start hitting atmosphere. Let's turn off the SAS. Yep, it's getting bright again. 20,000 meters. When it hits around 12,000, we're going to deploy our chutes. We're going to slow down a bit. And that'll be that. We still have plenty of electricity. 12,000 meters, here we come. Deploy the chute. And we have 2 of them, so we're really safe. Hopefully we can recover all of the parts then. And here we go. Slowing down dramatically. Can't see anything though. Oh, you can kind of see the ocean down there. And slow down. They're going to both deploy. There we go. We're going only 7.3, 7.2 meters per second, whereas previously we were going around 10 to 12 meters per second when landing, so we might actually have all of the parts survive, which would be pretty cool. Let's speed up time while we slowly drift our way down to the surface. And oh, slow down to 7 meters a second. I think we'll be perfectly fine. At least Jeb will be fine, that's for certain. Yeah, there we go. All of our entire second stage is intact. Let's recover that guy. So we got 41 science from that mission. Didn't really gather any science from the crew report well near the KSP, but we did get a whole bunch from that. The parts, got lots of our parts back, and our crew got even more reputation. Good job, Jeb. Alright, let's take a look at the Science Center and see what we want to unlock next. We want radial decouplers as one thing. Ooh, we don't have enough for that. What about that? Nope. We do have enough for that. I think we're just going to take this because we do need the radial decouplers, so let's research that. The next thing we're probably going to want are batteries and the next science station. And let's see here, liquid fuel. That would be very nice, but in due time. We'll save the rest of our science points. And let's go to this. Explore them on. Oh, I so want to do this, but we're not going to be able to do that for a while. Alright. Periapsis. Okay. We want you to send us data from space around Kerbal. Transmit or recover scientific data from space around Kerbal. That seems easy enough. Let's do that. Alright, that'll be our next mission, but I think that'll be it for this episode. Thank you folks for watching. I will see you guys next time.